Hey YouTube, it's Kidneydog. Okay, so I'm gonna try and start on the easiest difficulty this time. We're gonna get Gork, and I've never tried Pat. We'll take Pat. Nobody knows where this thing came from, what it thinks, or why it does what it does. Eager researchers who interview Bates tend to either quickly change their area of study or go mad themselves. Thank you, cop car, for participating. It's an ambulance, not a cop car. I was wrong. Okay, so our plan. Our plan is to not lose. You are team 1. You are team 2. Since I've never used you before, what do you have? Magical Rainbow Fire. Zone damage radius plus 50. Burn damage over time. 10. Is that not a use? That's a passive skill. Burn damage over time duration plus 5. Does that mean like only when he's on by himself, or is just like self power-ups? Pack of dogs. Increase when there's people nearby. Increase when there's people nearby. Okay. Well, you guys are gonna walk together for the first little bit. Because why not? Oh good. Dust. And a place to build things. And since I keep dying because I can't build stuff, let's build things. Look at this. In this room, there's... It's because I'm on the easier difficulty. It is because I'm on the easier difficulty. What is going on down here? That's weird. I was freaking out. Do I want to build another thing? Yes. Onward. Holy cow. What's his DPS? 0? No, it's not. It's 50. And that's radius. That's super confusing. Attack power 0. Like all of his stats are in passive skills. Well, I don't know how it's going to work out in the long haul, so we're going to take Gork's level up. And we're just going to keep wandering about with 2 of you guys. 1 of you guys. Go join him. Okay, so see how much easier this is when you're not constantly overrun by people and you actually have dust. Because now I can power this room instead and build another. I could have built it in this room. Yeah, it would have made more sense. So I'm not entirely sure. He does seem to do damage himself. Seems to be my understanding of this. Oh, he does... Okay, so it is like a slow burn. Burn damage over time, plus 10 hit points per second. So his DPS is 10. Burn damage over time duration, 5. So maybe it's 15? But he hits everyone in the room at once, which is really nice. Which I think I'll actually lead with him. Because he can just kind of pop into a room. Plus he's faster than Gork. I could upgrade him, find out what his next thing is. Let's do that. Scamper. Okay. And not quite enough to build another thing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this one more time. And I could power that room, but I think I get dust if I don't. 46 would be nice. Not gonna happen for several more doors. Or Neurostun. We'll take the Neurostun, because I don't think I have that many doors left. Although I've said that before and been dead wrong about it. He should be fine down there by himself, right? Not gonna let anything past you, are you? Okay, there. Let's put him more towards... Actually, let's put him more towards this door. There, now this room. There we go. I want him more on this side. I don't know why. Maybe to try and draw fire. Next thing will cost 40. So it's unlikely that I'll be doing that. Unless it's food. Which is tempting. Not that I can build anything at the moment. And it looks like I have lots more doors. So... yeah, he can just kind of just light things on fire and leave. Which is pretty nice. 50. Wow. So let's get some food going. How much do these increase this by? +3, +3. Huh. This just feels a lot easier than how it was going. Probably because I turned the difficulty down. Yeah, so I can just like light and leave. That's cool. I like being able to do that. Okay, so... and of course the thing I want is gone now. We'll take the Tesla though. Tesla is very nice. So we can build a Neurostun. Which people keep wandering through this room. So... oh, here it is. I was like, why is it not there? So we'll give you one Neurostun that'll slow the people in the room, right? Applies minus 30% speed to monsters in the same room. Yep. And meanwhile, you are by your lonesome. Found the exit. Didn't find any monsters. Are you capable of level up? You are. So now I'll gain food per people I kill. Thanks to Soylent Green. Monsters are food. Not friends. Okay, so then... sorry to keep zooming in and out like this. I can turn that one off. Whoops, didn't mean to pause. Turn that one on. And now Gork can move up. He no longer has to stay down here. Which is nice. And he can hold this spot. Which, there are 3 rooms that'll bleed into it, but I'm nearby as Pat Bates, right? Yeah. Okay, first enemies? No. So we have... oh, it's armor. And I do not have a gun, apparently. So the quick draw... no. Yeah, quick draw is the wrong weapon type. So the best thing I could do is armor. So this would give me more defense and reduce my attack cooldown. And this gives me a lot more defense. No, it doesn't. It gives me less defense. But it gives me more HP. Those are both pretty tempting. But I can't afford either, so it's not even worth thinking about. Research is still going. We'll power that room. And hopefully we can just kinda light some fires here. Because I don't really want him to get the final kills. I just want him to be present and to help. I want Gort to get the final kills. Although Pat's pretty awesome. I'm really happy to have that. I guess a Neurostun wouldn't be a bad idea in this room. It hasn't been a problem yet. Okay, let's go down and help. Okay, now they've stopped prioritizing the exit, which is nice. So we can put that there. Wow, okay. And I have two very slow people, unfortunately. So Gort is going to need to hold a room for me. This is not going to end well if I don't do something to help. So I'm thinking that we will use two of these here. Yeah. And I don't think building anything in there actually helps me any. I guess we can test that idea. We can see if it does anything. Nope, not powered. Okay, and I just used his ability, so I won't be doing that again. So they're all going to come down, and I'm hoping that they get stuck up on that. No, it's not enough. It just isn't. And I know it isn't. And I'm trying to scrape by. Okay, pick it up and go. So you will be going all the way to the exit. And your only job, pretty much, is to escort him. Let's go ahead and scoop back a room. I don't gain any food during this time frame for all the kills I get. Sadly. And exit? Yep. Okay, so the game's a lot easier when you're playing on an easier difficulty. Go figure, aren't I a genius? I'm smart. That wasn't so bad. I'm sure I'll be out of here in no time. So yeah, I don't get any dialogue, because I'm pretty sure the TF2 characters are all, like, additional content. I don't know what I did to earn them. I definitely didn't have this game first, so... Not that. So let's go exploring. And I want the kills with Gort. It earns me more food if I get the kills with Gort. That's a good thing. Let's do science. You watch that. We'll try one more room, and if it sucks... It doesn't suck. And it's actually not half bad. So the question is, do I start trying to go down and I just have him hold this door? Because there's nothing I can put there. So I'm thinking I'll actually try that. Yeah, this room's worth way more. Okay. Yes. Plus 17 dust. Heck yeah, look at that. So we definitely want a thing in here, and we will take an industry this time. And an upgrade. Yeah, let's get him active. Spoonfuls of love. Heroes in the same room attack without making any damage, except damage over time like fire. Minor modules in the room attack without making any damage, except damage over time like fire. Monsters in the room attack without making any damage, except damage over time like fire. His speed goes up and his health regen goes up. So he just makes everyone himself. That's what I'm understanding here. Great. And I'm leaving that room open on purpose to funnel people towards him. What do we get? An HR manual unlocks team spirit. Ensures you always work better in groups. I'll take it. Defense plus 15 if not alone in the room. Attack power plus 15 if not alone in the room. A nice way to say scared to be alone. Well, he is all about not being alone and having spoonfuls of love. So I guess we'll let him do his thing. And I think we'll do another industry. So we can afford to build more. I hate these things. Health regen. I can always build something to help him out though. It's one thing. Okay, so what's this thing doing, other than making noise? Health regen plus 20 in a room without a monster, and defense is 0 for everyone on the floor for 5 turns. So it's erased my defense. Jerk. Why don't we go this way, and we'll open up one more door. Because we got all that extra dust from the dust generator. Okay. So, oops, here. My thought process for that was that I can put one of these down to help out Gork. And continue, darn it, over on this side. Pepper spray. I keep going for this. What does the shop do? If a merchant is discovered, he will be teleported to the module. Operating gives dust if merchant. Ooh, gives dust. I have dust problems, so I'm actually going to try that. I've never tried that before, but we'll try it this time. Okay, so Gork, I guess you might as well move forward. That was an untimely plant for me. Because I can just build a thing here now. Like industry or science. Or food. Do science. Can I upgrade? Not quite. Probably not him either? No. That's a big room. Kill it. Okay, this is like a super large, super useless room. No thank you. So I will turn that off to generate enemies and draw them to Gork. Gork? What's his name? Gork. Oh, hello, Misha. Level 2. I mean, it's nice to have more people, but would I rather just have more levels? Usually once I get a third person, I then begin to die. I'm just going to level up, rather than getting a new person. Because like I said, usually once I get a new person, I begin to die. So I think I'm stretching myself too thin early on. And the shop is unlocked. Okay. Pea shooter, 6 gun. These are not the right kinds of guns. Like, people don't use these kind of guns. The kitchen gloves I could get. All cost science. However, since we have free science, we should go do research. And we can build the shop. If a merchant gives off the scent of cash and gullible buyers who attract merchant. So if I do this, he moves to it? He does. Okay. Oh, I want the food replicator too. Not even a question. It will cost 46. It'll take 2 doors. Whatever. Things are going well. Take my time to walk over. I kind of wish that this had like a speed up or slow down option. I don't know if any of you know of Homeworld Cataclysm. Homeworld, the Homeworld series. There's like, when you're doing single player, there's options to do like ×1, ×2, ×1/2 speeds. And I kind of wish I could do the ×1/2 speed things. But I can't. Okay. I am curious, did the shop's prices change any? Oh, are you kidding me? Is he gonna be in the way? No, he's not. Okay. Oh, but we're saving it for the food generator. That's right. And he was still... Yeah, he still costs science and doesn't look any cheaper. We'll leave that alone. Okay, good. That was not the last room. This is really easy with this character. There we go. Now they're both burning. Because his whole thing is damage over time, so like, being able to waste time with him is super useful. How are you hurting? What spawned back here that hurt you? Nothing should have spawned back there to hurt him. Doesn't make sense at all. We can get power down to there, which is nice. Wait, I can just research down here, right? I don't need to be powering the room to research. Is kind of the hope. Oh, I did have an extra node. I did not know that. Yes, we'll take that. And I have an extra node. I don't think I'm going to recover the cost of the extra node, though. And every time I say that, okay, yeah. So for once, I'm glad I did not do that. Okay, so do I have low hit points or something? 589, 833. Yeah. How much did Misha cost? I guess I might as well check with him. 39. So I will not be getting Misha. Okay, well these rooms no longer matter. And actually we might as well move him down to that room, which will keep monsters from spawning in it. And I can pick stuff up over here. And I can keep monsters one more away from me. And since they are very quick, we will build one neurostun. I think we can afford to. Okay, so he's holding down the fort there. So we pick that up and book it. Yeah, there's only one spot for them to spawn. Oh, and they're gonna stop and attack things along the way. Well, I'm completely fine with that. Usually they just rush past everything to get to you. But this is way better. Cannot use it while carrying the crystal. Oh, they broke it. Okay, see, so they ignore me. Whoops. So long. Okay, so that was a successful room. Why is everything in this place busted except the elevator? It just is. It just is. It's a wonderful question, but what is this? It looks like a face. Like there's an eye, and there's like a nose, or like nose and mouth. Maybe I'm just crazy.